What's going on, Geminites and Geminettes? It's your boy Cyclops, and I'm here with the 1/3 scale statue reveal of Cyclops from the X-Men. This is by XM Studios in collaboration with Legendary Beast, and I'm going to be happy to go over these pictures with you guys, give you my commentary and my final thoughts at the end. Before we jump into it though, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. We're doing a giveaway for this all-new Wolverine sealed omnibus once we hit our next subscriber milestone of 135K. Stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you more details on that. But for now, let's jump into these pictures. Alright guys, so here's the full kind of edited version. Digging it, love the highlights on the visor there. The edited photos always look good, so we'll have to see the actual studio pics, but here's one that shows you the different switch outs. So looking straight with his hand on his visor, screaming, and then the looking up screaming. And that's going to be this next picture. And if you guys know me, I'm a sucker for trading cards. And this is ripped from, I think, the X-Men Fleer Ultra set. Same pose, blasting into the sky. Love it. Looks great. Now onto the real pictures. So you got Cyclops 1/3 scale standing on top of this kind of space looking base. And we can tell it's having to do with space because of the Brood alien that we'll see right here, which looks good, has a great shine to it. Cyclops has his traditional Jim Lee animated series type of costume. He's screaming upward there. Yellow boots, yellow straps, yellow outside underwear with the blue garment as well. Muscular, ripped. And here's another pose here. You can see the texturing throughout as well, like on the yellow parts and then the blue part. From afar, it doesn't look like it has texture, but I believe the up-close shots will show some. I'm digging the base. We've yet to see Brood, I think, in recent years. Maybe Bowen might have done one, but that was before my time. But love to see the Brood Easter egg. And you know what? It looks like there is texturing on the blue as well. So, yeah, it looks great, man. I love that kind of over-shoulder strap. That looks awesome. Him looking up, screaming. It looks like this is going to have switch-out torsos. You see good shadowing on the yellow. We'll see more of those screens and the debris on the base later. This is more of a look from him from the side with the screaming looking forward portrait. And then we have now looking from the side with his hand on his visor. I don't know why he needs to touch that, but he does do that to blast. You got the utility belt there, looks good. Yeah, texturing, different type of design work in the costume. He's got his traditional brown hair. Here you can see the line work and texturing much better. The musculature as well. You see the triceps, shoulders, lats. So that's all looking good there. The base, man. Here goes these damaged screens. You got the back of the Brood alien. Little butt crack shot of Cyclops there. Here's the broken screens. I think the detail looks great there as well. It's almost like a scene out of an Alien movie. That's kind of what Brood was, right? Like Marvel's version of the Aliens. And they destroyed the spaceship they were on. And Cyclops has a very close relationship with outer space. His father, Corsair, part of the Starjammers. And I feel like a lot of the Claremont run and the 90s Jim Lee run was like in space. Here we go, another broken screen. So I like this base better than the XM Cyclops. That was just like a construction site rubble. This one looks similar, but it's a little bit more themed with the outer space station and alien like I mentioned. Shots from the other side here. Here's a close-up. Looks like is that a Brood in the screen? Cracked screen. That looks cool. Here we have just looking downward from Cyclops going to the base here so we can get a better look at the damage done. More of a close-up on the Brood. The shininess looks great. The paint job, the brown skin tone on it. Just another shot of Cyclops going up closer on the musculature, the torso. You can see the teeth and the face a little bit better here, and the visor as well. Now we're going to get really close, and this one is showing what I can only assume is a light-up feature in the visor, which is great. It definitely needs that. Just Cyclops screaming again. You know he's screaming, Jean! If you watch the animated series, you know what I'm talking about. The visor's gold. That's very similar to the XM Studios version as well. I kind of like a yellow visor. I don't know. It just feels like it matches more. Here's the bicep. Again, texturing is on the costume there. You can see like in between his pecs how the costume looks like. You can see the fabric ripples and such and stretching on his skin. Although, again, this is 100% sculpted. Good line work and design on the costume. Buckles on the boots. Here's a close-up of the boot again. They do a great job of showing realism and movement in the sculpted-in fabrics. See the quads there, his knee. A better look at the base. You have some tubing, some worn, dark, metallic metal. Metallic metal. You know what I'm saying. And then a close-up of the Brood, tongue sticking out, red eyes, got the sharp teeth. Love the shadowing on the top of his dome, too. And then the back of the Brood is little tendrils there. So it looks like a destroyed space station type of environment here. Just another angle, top of the Brood. So he's got like that cockroach type look to it. More screens, cracked and broken. And a different angle of the Brood. Almost like it broke out of some type of clear glass enclosement, right? So, like that texture in there is like a wing, right? Alright guys, there we go. So, at first glance, I was kind of like, it's Cyclops. He looks a little stiff. I mean, he always looks stiff. He's the Boy Scout. But the more I kind of took a look at this piece and saw the base, the Brood Easter egg, I think that really is what sold it for me. But I like that kind of destroyed space station, the broken, cracked screens, the Brood, Cyclops with a lot of different switch outs. And this is by Legendary Beasts, who you might have already seen me review their 1/3 scale Captain America and 1/3 scale Thor. Now, it might seem weird that they're coming out with the Cyclops next, but they revealed a 1/3 scale Magneto, which was before I kind of started doing these reveal videos, which is amazing, man. I think it's like one of the best Magnetos I've ever seen, and it has that blue shell, kind of like his force field of magnetism. So they're doing Avengers and X-Men at the same time. It really feels like they probably should have came out with an Iron Man and a Hulk first, but maybe they'll do those next and kind of, like I said, simultaneously drop, or every other statue or so drop an X-Men or an Avenger. And it's also cool that PCS is doing 1/3 scale X-Men and Marvel as well. Like, they just debuted their 1/3 scale Wolverine, so I can see these all pairing well together. Unless, of course, XM Legendary Beast also does a 1/3 scale Wolverine, then you're really going to be in a dilemma. But overall, I think it's cool. 1/3 scale Marvel, like I've said in my other reviews, we have been lacking those as collectors for some time now. Prime One Studio has had the DC license for 1/3 scale. They've been killing it, even Iron Studios. So now we're seeing from two companies, PCS and, well, I guess XM/Legendary Beast, doing 1/3 scale Marvel. And I think it's cool, man. I definitely think that they nailed it with the texturing, iconic pose off the trading cards, Easter egg from the comics. Where can you go wrong? I don't really know the height or anything yet. I'm assuming it's going to be between 30 and 40 inches, probably somewhere in the middle. Not sure on the price. Probably going to be around $1,100 to $1,500 if I had to guess, but I don't think those details are really out quite yet. But yeah, 1/3 scale X-Men. What more can you say? Let me know what you think about Cyclops in the comments down below. Like I said, we're doing a giveaway once we hit our next kind of subscriber milestone on the road to 150K. At 135,000, which is like 2,500 away, we're going to do a giveaway for this sealed copy of the all-new Wolverine Omnibus from Marvel Comics. And that's all you got to do is be subscribed, leave a like, comment below. Once we reach the milestone, we'll go live, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. I appreciate you guys watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other statue reveals in the playlist to the right, as well as my statue unboxing and reviews. And stay minty fresh. Peace.